What is going on, everybody, and welcome to episode 8 of this Pokemon Silver Nuzlocke challenge. Camera angle is going to be a little bit different because as I was filming this, it was in 2x slow-mo and I had no audio, so I'm refilming the face cam portion of it. But in the last episode, we beat Whitney, got her 3rd gym badge, and we are in really good shape heading in towards our 4th gym badge against Morty. It's just going to be one of those things where we have to keep focused as we head out of here. And the reason I'm not doing a team recap at the moment is because in the last episode we took on Whitney with an all-female team because as many of you know, Whitney loves to use her team, loves to use Attract as her team. So we're making our way through the gym here after picking up the plain badge, 3rd gym badge down, and we are looking really good. We're going to pick up the remaining 2 members of our team, and then we are going to do a team recap here in Goldenrod City. Once again, I apologize for the camera angle being a little bit different, and if I'm not... See, I have no hands going on right now, so all this was pre-recorded. I did do commentary in real time as we're healing up here. I did do commentary in real time, but like I said, I just hit a button in between episode 7 going out and the time I sat down to record episode 8 here. And mistakes happen. So the biggest thing that we did was we picked up Drowsy, who we traded to the person in the Goldenrod Tower. We could get Baron there, but we're going to go ahead and pick out Quilava and not the Venonat, but Hagrid or Hedwig the Pidgeotto. So with all that being said, I think we got all 6 of our team members there. Yep, so with all that being said, let's go ahead and do a quick team recap, starting with Muscle the Machop at level 18. She was the one that we traded for. She has Low Kick, Leer, Focus Energy, and Karate Chop. Again, we traded the Bins, the Drowsy for her. Next up is Scabbers at level 18 with Hyper Fang, Tail Whip, Quick Attack, and Swift. We didn't really get to see Scabbers too much. Up next is Basilisk, the Geodude, who took out the Miltank with Defense Curl, Mud Slap, Rock Throw, and Magnitude. Finally, Sprout, the Oddish at level 16 with Absorb, Cut, Sweet Scent, and Poison Powder. Again, didn't really use her too much, but those were the 4 teams going into the Whitney. Next up is Harry the Quilava, our starter with Ember, Leer, Smokescreen, and Tackle at level 18. Yeah, he was in the box for this for last episode, and so was Hedwig the Pidgeotto at level 18. He evolved last episode. He has Tackle, Sand Attack, Quick Attack, and Gust. So, like I said, Harry and Hedwig were in the PC for that gym battle against Whitney, so we didn't have to deal with Attract at all. But here we are going to go ahead and lead with Sprout, trying to get her up to level par as we get a couple new encounters here. We get Route 36 and Route 37 along with the Sudowoodo encounter. Let's see, so a lot that we can get done here in this episode, and maybe get to Morty. So, like I said, this was our Route 35 encounter. We got Drowsy that we traded for a Machop. We could have had this Nidoran female, and that would have been nice to have, obviously because we get double kick off of the Nidoran female. But we're sending out Scabbers for the first time in a couple of videos to use Hyper Fang. And that one-shots the I know you can't really see it, but Shady Penguin has a great shirt called It's a Crit. And we get the first critical hit of this, and Sprout does grow to level 17. Scabbers gets 49 experience points as well as we go here. And me being back in my Generation 1 mind, I had to hit the pause menu and hit cut for that. That was another reason why Sprout was on the first Pokemon here. So we could get our encounter here, but I'm going to head this way to see if this is the national park or not, and it is. So we already did that. We got the Venonat, Luna the Venonat, Fruit Ice Berry, okay. Does that work like an ice heal so we don't have to deal with freezing at that point? We could go here, get our encounter for Route 36. But I'm going to head over this way. Oh, that's right. This is where I remember we could get the Sudowoodo encounter. And try to make our way back down here to get the squirt bottle that we need. And then I remember that since this is Generation 2, we don't have to hit the pause button every time. And I think that was one of the biggest things that Gen 2 did really well for Generation 1. And obviously it's continuing today, and then we get rid of HMs later on. Just talking to the thing instead of having to hit the pause button all the time. So now we're going to go and try to remember where the squirt bottle is. I didn't look any of this up before I hit record. So obviously I'm remembering there's the entryway into Goldenrod City. There's the Pokemon Center. Just trying to find anywhere that might have it. So go down here. Nope, not down there. I'm looking for a grassy area as well. And this is the basement. So not down there. I head over here. And this is actually Bill's house. That is his mom. And and that is his little sister. So Bill's house is right there. And now head in here. Oh, this is the end corner. Backing back out and heading over and up and back over, trying to find this little house here. Walking in here and talking to this nice person. Just let me know that my Oddish is nice. That tells me nothing. This NPC won't tell me anything as well. So again, we've already gotten our encounters here. Walking in here. Oh, here's the bike shop. So not there either. We'll get to the bike shop later on, but obviously not right now. Heading over. Nope, can't go that way. Back over this way, maybe. Nope, still the Pokemon Center, still down there. So I've essentially got everything minus the trolley way. And then I head over this way. I know that's Rocket Corner. And there's the trolley that sends us back into Generation 1. So we don't need that quite yet. Rocket Tower is over here, or the Broadcasting Tower is over here. So not what we need. Heading over this way. I think we're getting closer. Walk in here. And nope, I was already there. So, again, I'm just killing time as we're about 9 minutes into this video. Heading over to the gym area. And I finally see the grass. And I head in here. Talk to this lady. And she gives us the squirt bottle because we beat Whitney. And we receive the squirt bottle for the Sudowoodo. So, now that we have the squirt bottle, now we can get some encounters. And head over to get our Route 36 encounter, our Route 37 encounter. And possibly catch that Sudowoodo. And again, beat all these trainers in the grinding session a couple of episodes ago. And the National Park before that to do more grinding. And we see a Nidoran male. Again, would have been a great encounter for us. But we did get the Drowsy that we ended up needing because of the trade for the Machop. So we cut that tree, head up here, walk over this way, and get the squirt bottle. So we are going to get our Sudowoodo encounter here. And Sudowoodo pops up. And at this point, I'm writing down the encounter. As you can see, I already wrote it down. But I was making sure I got the spelling right for that. Taking on Sudowoodo, in knowing that we're 3 levels under here, that rock throw does a lot of damage, I'm not gonna lie. So, really scary there. Going to switch into Basilisk, because we know we can take rock throws with Basilisk, and it be not very effective. Flare, that is going to do a whole whopping 3 points of damage. Don't want to use Magnitude, don't want to use Mud Slap. I will use Mud Slap, actually. And even though it's super effective, it really does nothing. So, another Mud Slap here, and we're learning now that we can get this pretty low. As long as we don't crit, we're gonna be okay. Do one more Mud Slap, and I think we'll be able to start throwing Pokeballs at it. We get another accuracy throw. It does go with the rock throw, and that does 7 damage, so we're still sitting in really good. We're gonna use a regular Pokeball, and we got 1, 2, 3, and it breaks out. Okay, I mean, that's fine. We got plenty of Pokeballs, plenty of Great Balls. Let's use another one here. So we can't hit it again, so we're just going to start hucking balls at this. 1, 2, 3, and we caught it. So the Sudowoodo is now caught. And again, just one of these things where we're going to give the nickname to it. And this is actually going to be named after the most famous tree in Harry Potter. And that is, whoops, not K. Willow, after the Whomping Willow. So that's going to be sent to the PC at level 20, which is good. Now we can still head and try to get our Route 36 encounter. And over here, I'm like, nope, don't want to battle those people. Can I avoid them? I see grass there. Let's see what route this is. This is actually route number 37, so I don't want to go there quite yet. Still want to go here. Steps into this grass. Luckily, a Pokemon didn't spawn. And this is still route 37. So, heading back down. Heading over this way after catching the Sudowoodo. And still no wild encounter grass for me to pick up. And this is Route 36. So, head down here. And is this Violet City? Let's check our map again one last time. And it is Violet City. So, we opened up that passage away from Goldenrod to Violet City with the Sudowoodo encounter. So, now heading back over. And realizing that we only have a small patch of grass. Oh, let me head down here. Let's see what's down here. Oh, this is the Ruins of Alph. Yeah, don't want to go down here. And now I realize that we only have that little patch of grass to get a Pokemon for our Route 36 encounter. And survey says a Stantler. Not bad, I think. Obviously never played with a Stantler before, level 13 in male. This is actually, I got just the nickname for this if we're able to catch it. So we don't want to hit it too hard. Let's go ahead and go into Hedwig here and try. So it uses Tackle, and it does 9. We'll hit it with Gust, And that does a good amount, but we're okay. We're okay. And we'll use Gust again. At this point, I know what I'm nicknaming it, and it's a crit. And down goes our Route 36 encounter. So, no Route 36 encounter for us. That's okay. Let's go ahead and head towards Route 37 at least and get that encounter. And we do trigger the battle here against these two little girls. And the good news is they only have 2 Pokemon, so they send out the Jigglypuff at level 16. We send out Sprout at level 17 now, but it desperately hurt. We're actually going to go out to Muscles for the first time in this episode and actually show you what we were able to do with Whitney and her gym. As we click low kick here and connect, and down goes the Jigglypuff. And that is why we traded for the Machop here. Again, really good that we were able to pick Machop up. Sends out the Clefairy. Use low kick. We can't be missing the low kicks, however. Muscle, I know you're new to the team still, so I'll let it slide, but we can't be missing the low kicks. Luckily, when we miss the low kicks, we use the Karate Chop, and down goes the Clefairy. Super effective. And again, the boosted experience points that we get for Muscle here, and we learn Seismic Toss, which is great because that is actually a set move for us, and so we get rid of Leer, we pick up the Seismic Toss. So set move, or set damage, it does the amount of our levels. So let's try to not trigger this trainer battle and get our encounter, but unlucky, not able to, and we will be facing this trainer once before we get our encounter. And they have a Drowsy, which is ironic that we have to encounter Drowsy before we get any other encounters. Let's go ahead and switch into Scabbers here. Again, Sprout is just here for switch training purposes only, and the Scabbers goes to sleep. Okay, that's okay. Let's go ahead and switch into Harry. It uses Disable, which is fine because we don't have anything to disable. We'll use Ember, we're faster. Connects, and we get the burn. Oh my goodness. It misses Hypnosis again and is hurt by burn. Using Ember again, we are able to take it down into yellow. It uses Disable, and now our Ember is disabled. We're going to use Tackle. We connect on the Tackle, which we had problems with when we were Cyndaquil. It puts us to sleep. Are you kidding me? But unfortunately for them, they get hurt by burn damage and go down. So everybody gets experience points, and we get to get our Route 37 encounter. And that survey says another Stantler, which, okay, like I said, not Mountabout, and it's a level 15 instead of level 12. So good to know that. Let me go ahead and get to Muscle. And I'm going to click Seismic Toss here. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. We're going to click Seismic Toss. Tries to put us to sleep. Cannot. That is a really cool animation. So we click Seismic Toss again, that to do 19 more damage. And we connect, and now it's really in yellow, so we can't do anything else. We're going to start chucking balls at this, and shakes once, twice, and breaks out. Okay. 2 shakes on a Great Ball. That's still okay. I mean, we still got plenty of Pokeballs to use. Using Great Ball again here. And we get 1. And it breaks out. Okay, well. Uses Leer, but fails. You know, maybe we switch here. Decide to stay in, and at this point, I'm like, maybe it just wants to be caught in a regular Pokeball. So we'll go ahead and throw the regular Pokeball out this, and we get 1, 2, 3. Triple Jiggle. Are you kidding me? So we'll throw another Pokeball at it. 1, 2, 3. Triple Jiggle again. Man. Well, let's try for a Great Ball once more. I mean, if we're getting triple Jiggles with Pokeballs, surely the Great Ball is going to do it. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Triple Jiggle even with the Great Ball there. So, throwing another Great Ball at it. And 1, 2, 3. And Stantler is caught. And once again, I know the perfect nickname for the Stantler. It helps that it's male as well. I think this is the most iconic deer in Harry Potter. It was his Patronus's name and his dad's nickname, and that nickname is Prongs. So now we have Prongs the Stantler that is sent to Bill's PC at level 15. So let's head up here, and we are now in Ecruteak City, and we're going to go ahead and heal up. Oh, nope. We instead, that's not our rival. Instead, that's Bill, letting us know that they just finished the time capsule part of it. And it is at this point in time I'm going to mention, with the time capsule available to us, we are going to be sending some of these Generation 1 Pokemon that do not know Generation 2 moves over to our Pokemon Blue Nuzlocke, where we did where we have the rare candy hacks into it, and we'll be starting to use the rare candies for that. So, I'm going to be doing that off screen, at least testing it off screen to make sure that it works properly. But once again, since I'm doing this post credits, I know that it does work properly. I tested it with the Oddish in between episodes here, and it worked perfectly. We were able to get Oddish up to level 20. Again, you see Oddish here at level 17. We'll use a couple rare candies and we'll be on our way here. There's not a whole lot that we can do in Ecruteak City. I mean, we can take on Morty, but I feel like we're really under-leveled here. And Burn Tower equals that we'll have to fight our rival. I don't want to do that just quite yet. I want to actually do that after Morty. I do know one thing that we can do while we're still here in Ecruteak City, though. And with the time that we have remaining, we can head over this way. And let me go over here, see what this is. And now we are going to check our routes. And this is actually Route 42. I don't think I want to get my encounter quite yet at Route 42. So, with this being said, now I'm just looking at all the routes and Lake Rage and all that, Mahogany Town and all this stuff. So, let's head up here. Nope. Don't want to do the cave quite yet. We find an Ultra Ball, which is interesting. So that tells me at this point that we are somewhere where we don't need to be quite yet. We don't need to be here yet. So let's go ahead and head back over and pick up some training for Morty And by doing that, I do remember that we do have to fight the Kimono Girls. And here, the Kimono Girls. Alright, so we need to fight the Kimono Girls in order to get the Surf HM. So we got 5 battles to go through. Let's go ahead and fight this first one. Starting with battle number 1 out of 5. And we'll just go to see how many battles we do. Flareon. Level 17. So we're actually on par for this battle. And with Flareon, we're going to go ahead and switch into Basilisk. Easy thing to do here. It uses Ember, which does 8. And we'll just do Rock Throw, maybe? No, let's go ahead and do Magnitude. Does hit us with 1 Sand Attack. And we hit it with Magnitude 8, but we miss. 2 Sand Attacks up now, and now that our... my goodness, we need to hit these. And I accidentally clicked the wrong button. So let's go ahead and switch over to Harry here to take on the Flareon, so at least the Embers are going to be neutral. But really, I'm doing this just to get the Sand Attacks off of Basilisk. So now he's back to being equal with the accuracy. Now we're -1 accuracy still. Magnitude 8. How much does this kill the Flareon? It does indeed. Super effective. Down goes the Flareon. Sprout grows 240 and is growing to level 18. Like I said, it does get up to level 20 in the next episode, and I do delete Sweet Scent for this. Like I said, at this point, I'm remembering that it only needs to have Gen 1 moves, and I think Sweet Scent's a Gen 2 move. So I deleted that for Sleep Powder. Normally, I don't keep 2 types of powder on a Pokemon. I'll only go for like Poison Powder, Sleep Powder, or Stun Spore. But I have 2 of the 3 on right now, and sends out Umbreon. Well, I don't think I have an answer for Dark types quite yet. So let's go ahead and send out Muscle just to be safe. But again, I don't think I have an answer here. So Sand Attack fails. We'll use Low Kick. Tackle doesn't do too much, and the Low Kick connects. And ooh. So I do have an answer for that. Uses another Low Kick through 2 defense or 2 accuracy drops. It's a crit, and down goes the Umbreon. Sprout gains experience here as well. And now I'm looking at the time, and I'm like, oh, we can do 1 more Kimono Girl battle. So let's go ahead and do this one here. Last one of the episode. Gets us at least halfway through the Kimono Girls and gets us ready to go against Morty. I'm feeling really good, even though Morty is kind of scary with his ghost types. And Espeon. So, yeah, the 2 new eeveelutions we don't have really an answer for. It does hit us with Confusion, and that does a lot of damage. So I am going to go to... let's go out to Harry. We'll use Harry. We'll, I guess, just play chipping games with using Ember. There's 1 Ember. And that doesn't do a whole lot. Okay. Like I said, I think this is going to be a chipping game. There's the 2nd Ember. Yeah, this is not doing a whole lot. Now we're at least -1 accuracy. Another Ember down. Uses Tackle. Another Ember. And we get the burn. Okay. We get the burn, the sand attack. I don't think it's going to matter what we do. The burn knocks out the Espeon. Sprout, Scabbers, and Harry all get experience points off of that. And the third Kimono Girl is defeated. That's going to do it for this episode. I mean, we got through 3 Kimono Girls. That's going to do it for this episode for the most part. And I will go ahead and move to here. Like I said, a lot we got accomplished. Definitely wanted to do more. But that's going to do it for this episode, everybody. I will see you in the next one. Peace.